What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new series just for FIFA 13 which I'm going to call Shamack It In. Now, let me explain the name and the whole point of the series. So, what is going to happen is, I have a Marouane Chamakh. I'm going to play loads of games with him and we're going to see how long it takes me to get to 100 goals. This series could take 5,000 episodes or it could take 30. Maybe even less than that, I really don't know. So the whole premise is he will be playing in different teams. This is the team I'm using for now. And I will try to get to 100 goals as quick as possible. Now, I've got the little templatey thing at the bottom to monitor how many games and goals he has scored, etc. I will be showing every goal in the game, so even if he doesn't score, you'll still get to see the entire game. However, I won't really be playing for wins, I'll be playing for Chamakh goals. So, expect quite a few losses anyway, but like if we can get some wins, that would of course be nice. But the very first game, we managed to get the lead straight away with none other than the big Marouane Chamakh. Now, what I'm going to say, guys, is this isn't going to be easy because he has got terrible stats. So basically, my only hope is to cross it in, which was why I played 4-3-2-1. I would have gone for 4-3-3, but it was more expensive. So I'm going to be putting him on every free kick, every penalty, everything, just to try and get goals as quick as I possibly can with him. Now, I did previously have this series planned to do with a different player, but I think when you have a terrible player or a player that isn't so good, it makes it more of a challenge and more interesting, which is mainly why I went for Chamakh. And also, you can work the name nicely, Shamack It In. It just, I don't know, I really like the name of that. But he picked up his second goal there after missing the penalty, and it was going very, very nicely. I wanted to try and get a hat-trick with him in this game, but sadly I didn't. I did manage to make it 3-0 though to have a very nice win. But right in the 90th minute, taking away my clean sheet bonus, he played the ball over the top to Darren Bent, and some dodgy defending by me let him go through, and that made it 3-1. But that was how it finished anyway. So we was at 2 Chamakh goals in one game, which is pretty good, a decent start. I was in Division 5 on Ultimate Team at this point, so it was going to be a little bit easier. But we went into a second game, and wow, it was like Christmas when I saw that team. How good is that? It's like an SPL team there, and it isn't too great. But the guy was really good. I don't know what happened to the game. I didn't have the score or time up until like really close to the end, but he managed to take the 1-0 lead with Gary Hooper just 14 minutes in. I did then equalise from a corner, which was very, very nice, and you guess who scored it? It was Marouane Chamakh. That made it 3 goals now in 1.5 games. It was 1-1 come half time. You can't really see that it says half time there, but I can assure you it was. Then just after half-time, after hitting the bar, it dropped out to one of his players. I believe it was Ardo, that's it. And he managed to make it 2-1 for them. But I was determined. I wanted to get some goals with Chamakh, and I wanted a win badly. And I crossed it in and onto the head of Chamakh. That was 4 goals in 1.5 games. Now, I was very happy with how it was going. But, of course, this guy was going to take the lead again. Gary Hooper made it 3-2, and that frustrated me a bit. I did actually have a corner then down the other end, which David Luiz managed to get on the head of and put it into the back of the net. But then on the 90th minute, 90+2, he went into the box, had a nice little passing sequence and like tapped it into the back of the net. And that made it 4-3, and somehow I actually lost that guy. He was very good, but I was disappointed to lose to such a low-rated team. But we went straight in again, and this time we came up against a pretty nice team. I quite like the look of it. It had Chamakh in it as well. But Moussa Dembele, I'd very much like to try. He looks very, very good on this game. But I didn't actually score with Chamakh. I got the first goal with a sidey from a header, which was a bit unusual. I was a bit surprised at. But he then went straight back up the other end, and Chamakh scored it. What a surprise. What was going on? He was scoring with Chamakh and I couldn't. It was slightly frustrating. Then he took the lead with Moussa Dembele on the 45th minute, and I was starting to get the feeling it was going to be the same as the previous game. Like, I think I've only had 4 losses on this now, and it seemed to mainly be when I was using this team, which is a bit of a disappointment. But I pulled one back there with Ramirez to make it 2-2. Now, in the 85th minute, he scored a very nice goal with Ji-Sung Park, and I thought it was it. But I whipped in a cross by Mikel Arteta, got onto the head of no one. I then passed it straight back out to him to put straight back into the box, and Ramirez got his second of the game. I was ridiculously happy about this. It did mean Chamakh didn't get another goal, so he's on 4 in 3 games, which is a little bit of a shame. We did also get Vermaelen sent off, but that's about it for this episode, guys. If you like this series, let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of these, so let me know down below. Leave a like if you like the idea, and if you're going to watch more. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.